Okay, so the grid has just gone down and you don't have time to go trap anything or fishing or hunting to find some sort of food to feed your family. What have you got in your pantry right now that's going to feed them with some sort of great protein that everybody's happy with? I want to introduce you today in the next few moments to some of the longest lasting and most scrumptious options for canned or preserved meat for your Prepsteader's pantry. So stay with us. All right, I know you see a fire behind me, but pretend we're in my pantry right now. I want you to think about this. If you had to feed your family for a week with no going to the grocery store and no hunting or going outside to trap any animals, do you have the right proteins to feed them that they're gonna like? Yes, peanut butter is gonna give you some protein, but they're gonna want meat. In a disaster scenario, we seem to get really, really hungry and we want good, hearty meat. So I want to talk through some of my favorite options. Obviously, most of us probably have thought of canned chicken, and there's excellent natural, organic, free-range chicken out there that you can get canned, and it usually lasts up to about 5 years. So that's an excellent resource to put in your Prepsteader's pantry. Also, tuna fish is great, but some kids are not that crazy about tuna fish. I know I never really was, but yeah, it's fine. We'll eat it if we have to. Another good option to consider might be pink salmon. So get yourself a few cans of that because your family will like that for a change of pace. And this dried beef sure comes in handy. I love dried beef and it gives some good flavor. It's very salty. It does have a shorter shelf life, and once you've opened it, you do have to store it in the refrigerator, and that could be difficult in a bug out situation. So it's not the best option, it's just a nice tasty option. But I want to share with you one of my very favorites. And the first time you've heard it, if this is the first time you've been introduced to it, you may go, oh no, gross. But I want you to promise me one thing. While I remove this stuff, I'm going to talk to you. I want you to promise me that you at least give this a chance and go out to your grocery store and see who carries this. Because these are some of my favorite Prepsteader pantry items to carry for my family. In fact, whenever it's on sale at Walmart or the grocery store, you can see I buy a whole case of each of these just to have in my storehouse. They have at least a 5-year shelf life, so that's a nice perk. But what I've got here is 2 different kinds of kippered herring. If you're not familiar with this, if you've been raised on tuna fish, this is going to be like so much gourmet, salty, delicious smoked flavor in your mouth compared to what you're used to. This is plain kippered herring, and so what it says on the front is naturally smoked boneless fillets of herring. This is very popular in other parts of the world, like, many parts of Europe. This is very, very common, but here in the US we don't really enjoy it that much, but we are missing out. Also, you're going to see it comes with this wonderful little pop-top lid, and this right here is just one person's meal. On the back it says it has 180 calories in this one can. It's just the perfect meal. It's already seasoned. It's ready to go. You're going to even want to drink the little juice out of the bottom. It's so good once you've eaten this. And once you've eaten this quite a bit, you're going to want the 2.0 version, which is this absolutely wonderful. You can see it's a fatter can right there, about twice as big. But this is smoked peppered herring fillets in natural juice, and it is already seasoned. You can see a picture of it here, and I'm going to open it here in a minute for you to see. My mouth is watering just talking about it. But a can of this is going to have 170 calories. It does say there are 2 servings in this, so times that times 2. It's full of omega-3 fatty acids. It's already seasoned for you. You're going to open this and have such a delicious treat. Again, it has a pop-top lid, lasts about 5 years. Your family is going to love you for this, and it's something different that they have not probably tried in the past. So let's take this and just open it real quick and see what we see inside. And I wish I could give you a taste test right now, but I want you to promise to go and look for this on your grocery shelf, or you can probably find it on Amazon or on some different grocers that have online grocery stores. Okay, so let's get one of these open and have a little taste test. So first I'm going to open this wonderful kippered snack that's just plain. going to pop just a little bit as I pull that lid off, set that away. And I've got this wonderful treat in here waiting for me. Just breaks open. No, it doesn't have bones in it. And it's just waiting to be eaten. Wonderful little treat. All right, now let's open the other one. Whoa. Get my finger out of there. See, it's got lots of black and red peppercorns already over the top of it. That's what you're seeing there. That's so yummy looking. And it's got about twice as much meat in it. So I'm going to enjoy this treat. Okay, I have to let you in on a little secret. When I was young, and even to this day, I have not ever really truly enjoyed fish unless it's fresh caught, where we roast it right over the fire or just minutes out of the water, or this. I don't know why. I promise you it's worth trying. Let me just taste it and try and describe it to you, okay? It doesn't taste that fishiness that you're used to. There's so much smokiness to it. It's very, very smoky, very salty, which I love salty. It's moist. It has lots and lots of flavor to it, but it's not that weird, the fishiness that I don't like. It's everything I do like about fish. So this is the plain smoked herring. If you're a little bit scared of this, try this first, and then go to the seasoned, pre-seasoned. This is already very salty, but the pre-seasoned will be even more so, with lots of pepper and stuff added to it. But I'm going to enjoy this for a moment before we try the other one. It really is a wonderful comfort food at the end of a cold, hard day, when I'm wanting something delicious and something hearty and meaty, and I don't have to warm it up. I think I like it better this way than I would even if it was warmed up. It's just right, straight out of the can, room temperature. So it's the perfect bug out food. All right, now I've got the kippered herring in my hands, and I'll have to tell you this. I didn't even know that this was in existence until about 2 years ago. I met a great friend of a friend. Zach, if you're out there watching this, you know who you are, because the day you introduced me to this was a wonderful day in my life. This is seasoned with black and red peppers. It's got a little bit more water and a little bit more oil in there. I don't know what they do to it to make it like the plain but on steroids. But this is the kippered herring that absolutely is the treat of the century if you get a little can of it. I know that it looks strange there in the can, but promise me that you'll give it a chance before you write it off. I'm going to sit here and enjoy it next to the fire and pretend like I'm bugging out. And I'm going to enjoy every single minute of it, and I'll probably drink the juice out of the bottom of the can when I'm done. It's that good. So here's to you getting a chance to try this for yourself. I'm going to enjoy it in the next few minutes. I hope you'll share this video with someone who's stocking their Prepsteader's pantry as we speak and needs ideas for good meat to put in their pantry. I'm going to enjoy this, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, go out and be a blessing to someone today. Hey, before you go, let me leave you with this word from Colossians chapter 1, verses 11 and 12. It says this: "Be strengthened with all power according to His glorious might, so that you may have great endurance and perseverance. And give joyful thanks to the Father who has qualified you to share in the inheritance of His holy people in the kingdom of light." Now go spread the word.